Hello and welcome. This lesson is going to be about solving equations for y. When we solve equations for y, the goal is to get the y alone on the left side. So in order to show this, I'm going to solve three problems from your assignment. So you should copy in your notebook and then pass the information to your goal formative assignment. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with problem number 2. So I'm going to write it over here. First thing I'm going to do is draw my border. And my goal is to get the y alone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the 20x to the other side. So when 20x comes to this side, it becomes negative 20x. The 5y, I'm going to bring it down. And the negative 25, I'm going to bring it down. So if you notice, I'm one step closer to get the y by itself. In order to get the y by itself, I'm going to divide both sides of the equation by the number next to the y, which in this case is 5. And when I do that, the 5 cancels. I get the y alone. Now I'll use my calculator. And I have negative 20 divided by 5. And I also have negative 25 divided by 5. So I did both operations there. Now I write it down. So this would be negative 4x. And negative 25 divided by 5 is negative 5. There you go. I got the y by itself. So I'm ready to enter that information on Goal Formative. When you write your answer here, make sure you start with y equals, and then you answer negative 4x minus 5. As you can see, we got a green light, so that is correct. We're going to go ahead and proceed and write our answer on Goal Formative. So let's go ahead and type, and let me go ahead and change the color to probably blue. Okay, so then we have 5y equals, write the 5 underneath, the 5 underneath here. We got y equals negative 4x minus 5. Now I can use the rectangle to square my answer and also click the line and draw my lines for division. And there you go. So now I'm ready for problem number 3. So let's go ahead and copy problem number 3 over here. Let's go ahead and draw the line. And remember, we want the y alone, so we're going to send the 14x to the other side. When we do that, the 14x becomes positive 14x. We're going to bring down the negative 6y, and we'll bring down the negative 18. Now I'm going to divide both sides by negative 6. So we're going to cancel the negatives and the 6. The y is alone. And now I'm going to use my calculator to calculate what these numbers are. So let's go ahead and click on the calculator. And we're going to get 14 divided by negative 6. And in this case, I got a decimal. But notice that I have this little circle here to convert to a fraction. So now I know that 14 divided by negative 6 converts to negative 7/3. And then since I have the calculator with me, I'm going to go ahead and enter negative 18 divided by negative 6. And we got positive 3. So now transfer this information here. So it'll be negative 7/3 x plus 3. Put a box around it. And let's go on to Goal Formative. And here we're going to write y equals. Now, in order to write a fraction, you want to click here and you want to enter the negative sign. And then you want to use this button here that has like an X with a little minus there. And basically what that does, it gives you a fraction. And you're going to write 7 on the top. And then you click on the bottom. Then you write 3. Then you want to click again. Now you want to put X plus 3. So it's a little bit different here, okay, on how to type this in to Goal Formative. So let me show it again. I'm going to write negative. You're going to click this button right here. It's going to give you a fraction. So you're going to click the number on top, 7, and you click there. Click the number on the bottom. Then click again. and then you want to write x, and then plus 3. If you notice, it gives us a green light, so that is correct. So let's go ahead and proceed and write our answer. All you have to do is press T and copy. So we're going to write negative 6y equals 14x minus 18. Press enter, dividing by negative 6 on both sides. Press enter again. Y equals then negative 7x plus 3. Press enter, and then you want to move your cursor down under 7 and write the number 3. And then I'm going to click on the lines, draw a line under here, draw a line over here, and one under the 7. And click on rectangle, and there's our answer. Perfect. Here's the work. Here's the final answer. Everything is good. Let's go on to the problem number 4. So here I have copied problem number 4. I see the equal sign is right there. So I draw my border. I noticed I have parentheses, so first thing I'm going to do is eliminate parentheses by multiplying 2/15 times 5x times negative 45. So basically in this side I just bring it down, y plus 7, and I perform the multiplication. So 2 divided by 15 arrow times 5 gives me a fraction. So let's go ahead and click on the fraction again, and gives us 2/3. All right, let's go ahead and do 2/15 times negative 45. So 2 divided by 15 arrow times negative 45 gives me negative 6. So when I multiply 2/15 times 5, I get 2/3 x, and then 2/15 times negative 45 gives me negative 6. Very good. Now let's try to get the y alone by moving the 7 to the other side. So this would be y equals negative 7, bring down the 2/3 x, and bring down the 6. So all I did is move the 7 to the other side. Now I'm going to combine like terms. So negative 7 minus 6. So let's use a calculator. Negative 7 minus 6 gives us negative 13. So negative 13 plus 2/3 x. So there we go, is our final answer. Please remember, always write with the y equals first. Then we're going to write negative 13 plus, now for the fraction, we want to open this, and we want to write the x here to give us a fraction. Then we're going to write 2 on top, click on the bottom, 3, click again, and then write the x. And as you can see, we got a green light, so that is correct. So let's go ahead and copy our work and click T, and we write y plus 7 equals 2x minus 6. 3 underneath the 2. Then we want to write y equals negative 7 plus 2x minus 6. We're going to write the 3 under the 2. And we want to write y equals negative 13 plus 2x, and we write the 3 under the 2. We would then want to draw the lines for the division. So there we go. And we want to box our final answer. There we go. We got the work shown very nicely, and got the final answer. So these are 3 examples on how to solve the equations for y. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great day. Bye-bye.